Hello, hope you guys are doing well. As you can see, I am looking at a beast on my screen, and I sort of want to understand in more detail how ZywOo just dominates. Specifically looking at the CT side today, if you guys find this video helpful or useful and you enjoy it, please let me know. Subscribe if you enjoyed it, like it if you enjoyed it, leave a comment who you want to see next if you want more videos like this. But yeah, we're going to be looking at how ZywOo dominates the CT side and how you guys can use these simple tactics that any player can use to incorporate them into your gameplay and just make you 10% better or take better engagements every time. I hope you guys find it helpful and enjoy. So in this part of the video, we're going to be looking at how mobile ZywOo is, how he moves around after every single engagement. No matter what information he gives that shows his location away, he will reposition into a strong off angle or a strong spot. So we're going to see an example right now about why he's so dangerous on the CT side. So he takes a fight outside, nice little angle there with a flash. Gets a kill, instantly repositions to back elbow, fights the guy top annex after the guy top annex previously knew he was bottom annex. Now he instantly repositions after that kill, swings hard left warehouse. Sound cues were given, but you can't really hear too much with all the chaos of utility. Volt is not looking at ZywOo once again, another strong fight, and he gets the 4K because he's insane. But that is a clear example about ZywOo's mobility and reposition after every fight, and I'll show two more examples after this, showing just how dangerous it is. So in our next example, we're looking at ZywOo warehouse, and he is versing a wall of smokes, and the pack is outside. So he decides to spam the right side wall, very nice common spam. And like a lot of players, unlike a lot of players, he doesn't spam his whole mag and he doesn't spam like 2 to 3 clips in the smoke. Spams 14 bullets, instantly relocates because he now knows the T's know where he is, so they can spam him back, alleviates that risk, and now gets on another strong off angle, which is right side, blue outside. They spot him there, so now he peeks left side, spams the smoke after he sees them. He knows his position is compromised, so he breaks the hell window and then goes towards ramp. So tracking ZywOo is incredibly hard because he was spotted spamming right side warehouse, and then he was right side blue, then left side blue, then broke hell glass, and now he's at ramp about to hit contact. It's so hard to track him. It's insane. So for the third example, looking at how ZywOo repositions and moves around the map after contacts, we see he's playing against pistols, so he plays a really nice strong off angle, which he most likely will not instantly die. Takes a shot, the angle is strong, but he decides to move because the T's now know where he was. So he's super confident and capable of finding new positions. He obviously has a very well in-depth understanding of what positions are strong, what off angles are good. He moves into another super strong off angle where he won't instantly die, takes another fight, once again, moves, goes and peeks elbow with his teammate. So he's been at 3 different locations now already, even against pistols. Takes that peek, nothing's there. So he repositions once again to fight and clear outside, and now he's top aircon. So once again, tracking him, he went from top blue outside to the ZywOo angle on the stairs, to ramp, and now top aircon. It's so hard to pre-aim and get a favorable fight against ZywOo, and that is why he's so powerful after he takes engagements. So this next section just looks at how ZywOo does not give up and doesn't just stand there and die. After he's reloading, misses a shot, gets caught out, he plays to win every position. And I think it's so obvious about why he's the best, because he does this in all of his games and he does it just consistently. He doesn't give up, which is insane. He takes this shot, and a lot of players, after they take that shot, would just look at their opponent, sort of wait for their bolt to reload, so then they can take another shot and just die. ZywOo takes the shot, knows that he didn't kill them, so running is now the only option. He goes head down, flicks instantly, and runs to safety, and he jumps. He is so hard to hit here, and the difference between an opponent looking at you, so their view model looking at you, and you just being able to hit them one hit in the head and killing them, to them looking away, and you having to hit 3 to 4 body shots, is massive. And it's the same when people are defusing. You don't want to defuse the bomb looking at the opponent so they can one hit you in the head. You want to be back turn, jiggling your mouse, and they have to hit you 3 to 4 times. ZywOo just makes the right plays always. Even when he misses, he makes the right play. So this is it from Karrigan's POV, so you can see. Takes the shot, misses. Most players would just be dead in the water here, you know? ZywOo instantly head down and runs away, and he's actually pretty hard to hit for Karrigan. So just an example about how ZywOo is unkillable and just doesn't give up. He still, even when he misses, makes the right play. So this next example builds on the previous 2 examples. The first one about how mobile ZywOo is and how he uses information that the T's previously had to his advantage. So takes throw against ZywOo, runs away to safety. a common player or a common understanding if you're Karrigan is that he is now Hell. You don't want to peek that. He is an AWP. And also, he's going to play Hell. That's where he is. Zaru knows that this is a common understanding, and he just swings back out. He is so aware and alert about how the other teams think. It's actually shocking. So Zaru uses what I call misdirection. So he takes the shot from Hell, comes back out now. Karrigan thinks he's Hell. That's probably what the comm is. So you want to util that off or use flashes or not peek it. Zaru instantly repositions to back red, which is just insane. Gets a free kill on Karrigan not looking at him, and then Ropstars as well. Zaru uses what I call misdirection. It's like an anime move. It's where you fake that you're somewhere and go the other way, or you give a prompt or a cue that shows you're somewhere and you're not. You go an opposite way. It's like in soccer where you look at one side of the goals and you kick the opposite side. It's insane, and it's just like he is so quick to think and understand these gaps, and he creates them constantly. So our next example about looking at Zaru, a lot of these examples are on Nuke because he's insane at it, but these can be seen on any map you watch. So this play, it looks sort of crazy from the naked eye, and it looks just like he's trolling, sort of walking out outside, but it's actually very calculated, and Zaru does what I call control. He controls the chaos really well. He does plays that to the naked eye look insane and look like they're just chaotic, and he just wants to do it. But he's actually using information off his teammates in areas that he knows are clear to make these calculated plays that are just chaotic. So he takes the peek on elbow, spams the next guy, and he instantly knows someone else is top silo. So if that T peaks, they're probably dead. But what you don't see, but just by seeing that play, is that Apex previously cleared outside there, calls that information to Zaru. Instead of staying secret and just being inactive, Zaru chooses to walk up secret and get an aggressive line on red. Apex continues to fake outside, or not fake, but keep pressure on outside and show that he's there to the T's. Now they're locked on him. He was spotted. Zaru can continue to make this play and go aggressive. So Zaru controls the chaos beautifully and makes calculated plays based off what his teammates have cleared and what his teammates have. So we're going to look at one more example of Zaru controlling the chaos to his advantage and how calm he stays. So in this next example of Zaru controlling the chaos super well, making calculated plays that look chaotic. He is pushing up mid with Spinx, gets a nice kill on Chopper throwing util early, which is the basic util that teams typically throw. Xbox smoke, Molly maybe bottom mid. Takes that shot, and now he just commits to holding lower. He knows Spinx has got top mid. He knows he's safe. He's just killed someone down in the mid hall. There's not going to be anyone else there. And instead of just like watching all angles and flicking around, Zaru has complete trust in his teammate here that his teammate has top mid. So Zaru watches lower here for about 30 seconds. We're not going to watch that. His teammate dies top mid. Zaru instantly flicks back towards the upper mid, gets another kill because he's using information given off his teammates. He gets stuck at Xbox, and instead of just giving up and dying, Zaru uses smoke. He's calculated, uses utility, and instead of pushing back mid, which is the common play and the T's were spamming it, Zaru pushes lowers now, creating chaos for the T's and really just ripping this round apart for them. So Zaru, even when he's in a chaotic position, he makes calculated, calm plays. And like I said, to the naked eye, if you just watch his POV, you're going to think he's trolling sometimes just by watching specific lines. But if you watch all his teammates, he's set up really well to be enabled to make these insane plays. So our final example is sort of just going to mix all of the plays we spoke about together and all of the tactics Zaru uses, just about how he takes engagements as a CT. He never plays common lines, and it just favors him so much. He's so sharp, and I'm not taking anything away from that. He is insane. But he knows that, and he still uses all these 1%, 2%, 10% tactics to make every engagement favorable for him. So we're going to watch from his POV right now, and you can't actually see from watching his POV how good his positioning is. But we're going to look at the T's POV after that and sort of break it down. So he gets a sick 4K. He ends up acing this round, kills Snacks. It's insane, he's nuts. But then we're going to look at it from the T's POV and how crazy his position really is, and how the T's crosshairs are rarely actually on him with a pre-aim. He doesn't play pre-aimable lines like a lot of players. A lot of players will sit on default lines and just get pre-aimed and bopped by the T's. We're going to look at each engagement and see where he's playing, where the enemy's crosshair is. So first one, Frozen isn't looking at him. He's in the doorway warehouse, gets bopped there, unlucky. The second one, this is a bit more noticeable. Pre-aiming warehouse door through the red, and then when he sees Zaru, has to flick. Can't just click on him. All right, that's an advantage right there. Crosshairs there, has to make a flick. Zaru is watching just left side red, gets a nice kill there. And then the next example shows once again, just super good positioning. Once again, not looking at him with the crosshair, can't pre-aim him. He's in the middle of nowhere. You're not going to pre-aim that spot. Zaru gets another favorable fight. And then the fourth engagement, this is just really nice peek by Zaru because he knows his teammates are being fought, gets another kill. And then the last one just shows as well, repositioning and just playing nice off angles. Snax didn't have a chance here. Can't pre-aim that, can't shoot him through the wall. Zaru plays positions where his heads are in the wall, so usually it would be a dink through the wall, and he plays common lines with an off angle. So he's playing warehouse doorway, right? But he's not playing in the doorway, he's playing 2 meters to the left. So when tees look at him, they have to flick their crosshair, and he has that advantage instantly in the fight. Zaru's off angle choice and positioning is insane, and it just helps with every engagement he takes. He does it with rifles, he does it with the AWP, he does it with pistols, okay? I didn't want to specifically look at all these AWP players today, just because we'd be watching a 4-hour long video, and we know how insane he is. I think when you watch it with pistols and rifles, it's a bit easier to see the just beautiful choices he makes, and I think that just sums up why Zaru is so dangerous on the CT side. He's got insane raw mechanic and raw ability, but he also makes insane choices and just makes beautiful micro plays. I hope it was a good video to watch, guys. Let me know if you want to watch more, okay?